Welcome to another Course in Miracles lesson put to music. I was thinking about this lesson this morning, which is lesson 313. Now let a new perception come to me. And I had this memory of when I was in college and I tried hallucinogenic mushrooms for the first time, which I only did it maybe a few times in college, but I remember the first time specifically was so profound because I saw this new perception of everything. I felt like everything was shining and glowing, and since I stopped doing hallucinogenic drugs and got into the Course, I feel like I've had that experience, maybe not quite as intense, but a few times where my mind has just been suddenly graced by the miracle, where I feel so happy and everything just looks so happy and glowing, and I think that's what Jesus is talking about here and what his whole Course is about. It's about getting, like the drugs may have given us a glimpse, but it's about getting back to that state permanently. And I think we're afraid of it. We're afraid of it because we don't really feel a sense of control. We can't really feel like we're being responsible adults if we're kind of in that kind of tripping experience. But actually we can be, not that we wouldn't think of ourselves as responsible adults, but we would be being truly responsible because Jesus would be working through us and everything would flow perfectly. So that's what this lesson's about for me, is just saying, yes, I want that. I want to be happy. I want to see a happy world. Now let a new perception come to me. Let a new perception come to me. Now let a new perception come to me. Perception come to me. Father, there is a vision which beholds all things as sinless, so that fear has gone. Where it was is love invited in, and love will come wherever it is asked. This vision is your gift. The eyes of Christ look on a world forgiven. In his sight are all sins forgiven, for he sees no sin in anything he looks upon. Now let his true perception come to me, that I may waken from the dream of sin and look within upon my sinlessness, which you have kept completely undefiled, upon the altar to your holy Son, the self with which I would identify. Now let a new perception come to me. Now let a new perception come to me. Let us today behold each other in the sight of Christ. How beautiful we are, how beautiful. How holy and how loving. Oh, brother, come and join with me today. For we save the world when we have joined. For in our vision it becomes as holy as the light in us. Now let a new perception come to me and to all of us. Let a new perception come to me. I would truly see. Oh, Father, help me to see. See with your eyes. Yeah, I remember that when I would take those hallucinogenic drugs from time to time back in college, I always did think of it as a very sacred experience, and I would kind of prepare by just making sure I didn't have anything else to do that day. I would just really give myself permission to drop fully into the experience. And I think that's what Jesus wants us to do now with these miracle lessons, is to really give ourselves over to them. And not that we have to make sure we have nothing else to do that day, but the truth is we don't have to plan and be responsible for daily logistics. We can just be open to doing everything or letting everything be done through us. But I think when we really give ourselves permission to open up to this love and this grace, then we get convinced that everything else does get handled, all the logistics, all the practicalities of life. So that's what I invite us into today, is to be convinced of that it's okay to really surrender to this new perception.